Hey guys, we're here with the third MCS winner, Mr. Kevin Flanagan. Of It's been 10 years.
So first shouts out, played Vayu Turbo, Sizzle 41, very original, but the ones really carrying me, not the Sizzle, not the Patreon, it was Bananito Bandito, Sigma Boy, Chimpanzini Banini, Raccooni Watermeloni. Couldn't have done it without them.
When you resolve scores 4 times.
Yeah, so the list, it'll be fast. It's 3 Vayu, considered 1, considered 2. I think 3 is probably the best for Vayu Turbo. We went with the 3 Sirocco, the 1 Gale, 2 Greffer, 2 Arma, 2 Caius. Yeah. We've had a few wins normal, here from Nitro Vayu, the last few MCSs.
Yeah.
You gotta play the Raikos.
Oh, so you stuck to the...
Had to show them how it's done.
You stuck to the hamster Raiko package.
We went with the 2
I think,
3 Raikos.
genuinely, there was 5 or 6 of us on the draw traps and cutting hamster Raiko, so I think you're the only one who actually played hamster Raiko.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you just think it
adds so much more variance in what you can do with the deck.
Yeah.
I find I've tried to play Nitro and I've tried to go Icarus, and I just find that my plays are a bit predictable.
Yes, for sure, yeah.
And a bit more committal as well. I know in theory you're supposed to sit back on an Arma, Greffer and a lot of back row when you're playing Nitro, but I found that because they're able to play around, they know that there's no Raiko essentially, so they know that they can commit 1 card at a time into me, which makes it quite difficult to play into at times. So Raiko Hamster has just been huge for me, especially the hamsters in the Blackwing matchup. I mean, I played against Blackwing today.
There's a few pure Blackwing against it as well.
Extremely strong, Then the rest is staples, so Dark Armed, Ores, Card Trooper, Gardener, and Plague, and then the last card is the Chaos Sork, which was actually amazing for me today. Didn't really come up for removal that much, but just in being able to extend an OTK and that last 2,300 points of damage was huge. Also just being able to hold it as a potential out to them dropping a JD. Really, really, really strong all day.
Yeah. I think everyone was on Blackwing Vayu or Lightsworn, right? Or Blackwing Turbo?
Yeah, I played against...
Oh, 1 frog. Okay, get out of here.
Twilight in round 1. Blackwing, Lightsworn, and Vayu Turbo today, and it was strong in every matchup that I had. And there's Allure, Brain, Burial, Charge, Heavy, MST, and Rhoda.
I think the only thing that's questionable is Charge, right?
It's
talkable about.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be able to proactively do things because if you hit and then you're just able to combo off, but it also just combos so well with the Sork, not even from the element of it being an additional light, but just enabling your Sork in main phase 1 rather than having to drop it in main phase 2 to clear something, if that's the route you're taking, or having to hold it for another turn. And if you mill a Raiko off of this, it's also just so strong at times when you're just drawing the dark side of your engine, which is what happened in the last game, is that I was just drawing the dark side of my engine and had Sork in hand for the entire game. And then eventually found Charge, milled Raiko. So even from that perspective of, it's nice to get you the light, but sometimes getting that light is a little bit slow, especially in those matchups like Lightsworn where you want to deal as much damage as possible early. It's just so strong. And then the trap cards are 2 Bottomless, 2 Deck Devi, 2 Prison, Rare Force, Return, Torrential, and Trap to Shoot.
Okay, and you still like to
2 Deck Devi? Yeah, I mean, I'd kind of gone off it a bit. I was siding 1 copy out a lot, if not 2 copies. Twilight and Lightsworn, I was keeping 1 copy in, just because I only have the 1 Crow on the side. It's just the Sizzle list. And it was quite strong there. It was very strong in the Vayu Mirror. I mean, I kind of just sacked Adam horribly with it. And
that's how the mirror goes half the time.
The return, I think I only resolved it once today, and it was for a single Sirocco. To let me go into a Black Rose play.
I resolved it into a Black Rose and just was like, oh cool, I get to kill you next turn.
Yeah, so it was definitely not a whole day of just ripping return the entire day.
Sure.
But otherwise, Bottomless was huge today. Prisons didn't really come up.
Sure.
And then Torrential.
Yeah, it's like an extra defensive line that Nitro doesn't have.
Exactly.
That's one of the benefits to it.
It's also a lot of the time because you can play so much less committal. I feel like in this version, so it just enables like the trap cards to be even stronger.
Yeah.
I've tried like Nitro with Bottomlesses instead of the prisons as well.
That's what I was on. Yeah.
And then like Bottomlesses with one prison just to like vary it up. But I just find a lot of the time it's just not enough defense.
For sure.
Extra is Gore's token.
The 5th token.
Exactly. The Fortress Armory. All the usual cards that you would expect in here. There's nothing really, I think, to talk about with any of this. It's pretty straightforward. The only thing is maybe the Chimera tech rather than like the 3rd armed wing, but that's because I'm playing the Cybers on the side. So, 2 Cyber Dragon, very strong today into Lightsworn. Didn't do a whole lot into Blackwing. It was pretty mid there. Crow was very strong. I resolved it once on a Plague in the Vayu Mirror, and I think that was it. I know some people are very whiffy or iffy on playing this in the Vayu Mirror. And it's definitely true because I mean, if you're playing Blackwing and you can hold this in hand, you kind of get more turns to be able to sit on it.
Yeah.
Than if you're playing a Vayu Mirror. It's just so impactful as well if you manage to hit their Plague or you do get ahead, and you're just able to deny them recovery back into the game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the Greffer, which was nice in the Lightsworn matchup. Dinah didn't come in all today. Didn't resolve this at all today, or this.
Good card.
Dust Tornadoes, I think I only resolved one today. It was fine. Pulling, and then Oppressions and Solemn.
Yeah.
Solemn didn't activate at all today as well. Oppressions were pretty impactful. I mean, I was talking to Steve recently about this and the impact of Oppression, especially with Glad Beasts being so popular now, especially online. Maybe potentially moving this back into the main. I feel like Deck Devastation has dropped off in power pretty significantly over the last few months. And the Royal Oppression seems to be spiking, and I'm not just sure if the reason why people aren't playing it at this stage is simply because they're just waiting for, well, even if they're just waiting for some big name player to do it first.
True.
To see how that goes. I've been trying as well Solemn and Icarus in the main instead of the Sork package. But I've just found a lot of the time that the two of them haven't been large enough bombs that it's putting me back into the game, or it's solidifying my position or surprising my opponent in any way on nearly as much as an impact as Chaos Sorcerer has
been.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people argue that Sork is horrific to draw.
It can be
early when you're
games,
just like bricked out, but it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Worst case, it's a Greffer target. Right, so Kevin, any closing statements on the deck? Any shoutouts? Any?
Honestly, just shoutouts to everybody here. It's really good to get like a good group of guys playing. Hopefully, it continues to grow next season when we have the next league, if we do it. It's always nice to see the variance in deck. Everybody playing Blackman players. And hopefully, maybe try out a different deck next time. Maybe have potentially as good results, but who knows?
You're just going to play a frog variant.
And also shout out to the Sackbase Patreon. Money well spent, really.
Shout out to your wife. Okay, Kevin, thank you very much, and congratulations on being the 3rd MCS winner. Thank you very much.